The UAE is a federation composed of 7 emirates. There is currently no federal data protection law, although discussions are ongoing regarding one. Instead, data privacy is regulated at the federal level by the UAE Constitution and the Federal Penal Code. In particular, Article 31 of the UAE Constitution provides for the right to freedom and secrecy of communication by post, telegraph, or other means of communication under law, whilst Article 378 of the Federal Penal Code provides that it is a criminal offence to publish personal data which relates to an individual's private or family life. In addition, Article 380 of the Penal Code provides that anyone who opens correspondence without the consent of the intended recipient or overhears a telephone call also commits an offence. Article 380 also specifically prohibits the unlawful disclosure of correspondence and other information which come to a person's knowledge in the course of his or her work. In spite of this patchwork legislation at a federal level, there are several other comprehensive data protection laws that organizations need to consider, in particular within the Dubai International Financial Center and the Abu Dhabi Global Market. Both the ADGM and the DIFC are financial free zones, which means that they're able to create their own legal and regulatory framework for all civil and commercial matters, and where UAE federal civil and commercial law does not apply. However, federal criminal law does apply in free zones. In the DIFC, data protection is regulated by its new Data Protection Law of 2020 and its data protection regulations. The law and its regulations came into effect on the 1st of July and will become enforceable on the 1st of October. The law aims to incorporate international data protection standards, including elements of the GDPR and the CCPA. The Commissioner of Data Protection is the supervisory authority for data protection in the DIFC and may issue warnings, directions, or recommendations, and can impose fines or bring claims for compensation on behalf of affected individuals. In the ADGM, the Data Protection Regulations 2015 govern the processing of personal data by persons operating in the free zone. The Data Protection Amendment Regulations of 2018 have made a number of amendments to the 2015 regulations to bring them more in line with international standards like the GDPR. The ADGM Registration Authority's Office of Data Protection is an independent body with authority to administer the regulations and enforce its provisions. The registrar is overseen by the Board of Directors of the ADGM. The Board of Directors is the body responsible for enacting the regulations and has the authority to make further rules in respect of the processing of personal data, including new rules, forms, and procedures. Whilst the federal data protection law in the UAE is long awaited, data protection laws within the free zones, as well as other federal sector-specific laws, add to the current piecemeal framework currently in place. To continue researching key compliance requirements in the UAE, use jurisdiction dashboards to quickly access the latest regulatory developments and best practice from leading experts.